Hey guys, I'm here. I'm in DC, and I'm talking to Naomi and Tidian, and they're telling me about their business and pillars and all this other kind of stuff. And it's very exciting, very dynamic. And I want you guys to hear about what they're trying to do, the direction they're going in, and kind of what led them there.
So we just opened our one-stop shop practice called Zuwani Health and Wellness in the hotel back in May, and Naomi and me are trying to really put this specific healthcare wellness center that will combine different type of modalities to actually bring in and helping people to get back on their feet. So anything that's related to pain, we'll be here to help for your solution.
So how did you two connect?
She was a patient of mine, actually.
No way, get out!
Yes.
I guess he was pretty good at what he did.
A little bit.
So then what made you come on?
And so I had my own wellness center that I was working on. So my pillars were float tank therapy, infrared sauna, and I'm a certified colon hydrotherapist. So I clean you from the bottom up, make sure that your colon is functioning properly. 50% of your immune system is in your gut. So if you've been diagnosed with anything strong and radical and crazy, you need to make sure you have a colonic. If you have medication, you need a colonic. If you need to sleep better, assimilate better, inflammation, you need a colonic. And so I knew it was something that I was going to do for the rest of my life. So I just got certified, and I knew I wanted to offer it to other people. Similar to with the float tanks, something I'm going to do for the rest of my life. The body needs magnesium, the brain needs magnesium, the joints need magnesium, the muscles need magnesium, and so I get my best sleep in the tank. I focus from the tank. Your parasympathetic nervous system is reset after the tank for at least 3 days, and you're hydrated, so there's no negative side effects to the tank. So everybody needs to get in the tank and get on the table.
Yeah, as you're talking about inflammation, one of the things that I found was interesting is my children's pediatrician, general practitioner, said that 80% of African Americans and Jewish people have lactose intolerance. Mm-hmm. And then I recently read that 80% of African Americans and American Indians are lactose intolerant. Mm-hmm. So with that being said, it seems like there might be a greater need.
Absolutely.
And some people may not even know that they're lactose intolerant or have
lactose intolerant, but just diets in general. We don't have the diet to flush our colon properly. So there's lactose intolerance, there's parasites, and there's good bacteria and bad bacteria. We need to flush it all. If you eat meat, they're parasites. If you eat vegetables, they're parasites. They're parasites that are not serving your greater good, and they're wreaking havoc because of the chemical reactions that they release in the body, because everything that lives does poo. So you have to get it out. So you have to make sure that the pipes, the evacuation pathways are clear. And so if you're going to do a detox, make sure the pathways are clear. So a colonic will help clear the pathways. It's 98-degree water. It's not a harsh process at all. It's an open system. It's a trickle. It'll simply go into the 5-foot large intestines, and then as it meets fecal matter, it'll break it up and allow you to pass it naturally. So it's not a painful situation. It's not scary. It's not hard. Your therapist, me, will check on you and make sure that you're doing okay. But it lasts about 45 minutes, so you'll feel better. And if you find that you're lactose intolerant, you'll feel better. If you find that you're having cravings, you won't have as many cravings, because we will move candida out of the system, which is yeast. And an overgrowth of yeast ends up turning into a diagnosis. It just depends on what it is. So we just want to make sure that your body is in the best shape as possible, as often as possible. So you should add it into your routine.
And
wellness routine.
And how often should a person get a colonic?
I will test everyone initially and look at their system, but I initially will ask you for three sessions within 3 days, because while the colon is still hydrated, wow, I want to make sure your peristalsis is moving. So that's like pushing toothpaste through a toothpaste tube. I need your colon to be hydrated in order to do that, because if it's not hydrated, you probably can't release as fully as you should be releasing. And so that's when we get concrete and dehydrated fecal material and pain and hemorrhoids. And so for your first 3 sessions, I'll ask you to do it 3 times, like every 3 days, 1 time every 3 days. And then after that, we'll assess your diet and talk about how often you need to come.
Phenomenal. All right, guys. Address or anything like that?
215 Payne Street, Old Town, Alexandria.
Telephone number or email?
240-381-3066, and the email is tzer@zuwaniwellness.com.
Spell Zuwani.
ZOUANI wellness.com.
Excellent. All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.